Namaskaram, I am Tantra and welcome to the series Stories from Ancient India. Story Markandeya, the Immortal. Rishi Mrikandu and his wife Madudmati were childless, so they performed intense penance for several years in order to please Lord Shiva to have a child. Pleased with their intense penance, Lord Shiva appeared before them and asked them to state their desire. Rishi Mrikandu and his wife both asked Lord Shiva for a son. Lord Shiva gave them two choices, either to have a virtuous and intelligent son with just 16 years to live, or to have a dull-witted son with a long span of life. Rishi Mrikandu inhesitantly asked for the former. Lord Shiva granted the couple their desired boon and vanished. Within the year, Rishi Mrikandu and his wife became parents to a baby boy. They named him Markandeya. Yes, he is the same Rishi Markandeya who composed the Mahamrityunjay mantra, the same Mahamrityunjay mantra that has been recited by several since eons. Markandeya was indeed a virtuous and intellectual child above and beyond the norm. But as he neared 16 years of his age, he noticed his mother crying daily. Concerned, Markandeya asked his mother the reason for her grief. But instead of replying to Markandeya, she hugged him and kept on crying inconsolably. Unable to understand the reason for her grief, Markandeya inquired about the same from his father. Rishi Mrikandu told Markandeya all about his miraculous birth and Lord Shiva's boon. Markandeya assured his mother that she should trust Lord Shiva and that no harm could come upon him. Thereafter, he sat in front of a Shivlingam and composed the Mahamrityunjay mantra and started reciting it incessantly. On his 16th birthday, a few Yamdutas came to Markandeya to suck away his life energies, but the energies of Markandeya's severe penance were too strong for them to penetrate. Thus they returned empty-handed and informed Yama, the god of death, about the situation. Now Yama had to himself come down to earth. Yama, in his fiercest form, came towards Markandeya, riding on a buffalo to withdraw Markandeya's life force. Upon seeing Yama approaching him, Markandeya clung to the Shivlingam he was meditating upon. Yama, bound by his duty, had no choice but to fling his Mrityu Pasha, that is the death noose, towards Markandeya. Suddenly, a bright flash of light filled the atmosphere. As Markandeya opened his eyes, he found Lord Shiva standing right in front of him. Lord Shiva had kicked Yama on his chest and his trident was pointing at Yama. Crawling on the floor, Yama was trembling with fear. Lord Shiva roared and asked Yama that how dare he try to harm his devotee. A shivering Yama pleaded that he was only performing his duty as the god of death or Kala. Lord Shiva said that if you are Kala, I am Mahakala. And as he was about to thrust his trident into Yama's chest, all the gods appeared and prayed to him not to do so. They said that if Yama, the god of death, dies, then no one on earth will die. Thus there would be an imbalance created. They also prayed to Lord Shiva to find a solution to the problem that had arisen. Relenting to the other gods, Lord Shiva forgave Yama and blessed Markandeya with a boon that he will remain 16 years of age till eternity. Thus Markandeya lived forever. What this story actually tries to communicate is that when Markandeya clung to the Shivlingam, he, due to his intense penance, touched that dimension which is beyond time and space. Shiva, or that which is not. The Kal Bhairava, that which is beyond consciousness. So he went beyond the realms of life and death. Thus even Yama, the god of death, could not touch him. and he became deathless or immortal. If you like this story, kindly like, share and subscribe my channel, The Mystic Demystify.